that both deal with the construction industry, and civil engineering deals with more of the design and planning. And civil engineering deals with construction, designing, and maintaining a physical environment. This includes structures such as airports, roads, bridges, dams, sewages, railways, and many more. As you can see, a civil engineer has an impact on things we use in our everyday life and our surroundings. Yeah. So, what is leadership? How leadership qualities influence an organization? So, leadership, the ability of an individual or a group of individuals to influence and guide followers or other members of an organization. In business, individuals who exhibit these leadership qualities can ascend to executive management and senior positions such as CEO and CIO or president. Leadership has tremendous impact on company culture. They set agenda, then prioritize work, manage, lead, and delegate work to the subordinates. Strong leaders provide a sense of vision, purpose, and mentorship or an inspiration to those they lead. Today, diverse workforce is reshaping that it means to achieve personal and professional success. So, for example, our research shows only 54% of employees
Plus, you don't even have a marker.
54% of the employees report to their leaders. That report to their leaders.
In construction field.
Yeah.
Or engineering.
And know what they do while they work, and merely only 26% of leader encourages them. So yeah, and just 59% believe that the leader values them. Yeah, to the side. Yeah. So types of leaderships. There are like many types of leaderships, but now for time saving, I'm going to tell you about the 4 types, which are the main important ones. So the first one is autocratic. The phrase more illustrative of an autocratic leadership style as "do as I say." It's like a commanding thing. So it's like basically the leader won't listen to you. So, and generally an autocratic leader believes that he or she is smartest person at the table and knows more than others. It's more like a narcissist. Okay, so they make all the decisions with the little input from the team members. Also, the second one is authoritative. The phrase most indicated of this style of leadership as known as visionary. The one a leader who has great visions and missions. So his slogan is to follow me. The authoritative leader style is the mark of the confident leaders who map the way and set expectations while engaging and energizing followers along the way. The third one is pace setting. Keep up. The ones who who level up their employees, they take the employees with them. So they don't want their subordinates to be back. So this phrase is more indicative of a leader who utilizes the pace-setting style. The style describes a very driven leader who sets the pace as in racing. Pace setters set the bar high and push their team members to run hard and fast to the finish line. They want the job to be finished on time. So democratic. What is democratic? Democratic leaders are most likely to ask, how do you see it? So they do a lot of service, basically. And whoever possible, they share information with employees that affect their work responsibility. They also seek employees' opinions before making a final decision. There are 3 types of leadership styles that can have a positive effect on the construction side. So the first one is pace-setting leadership. They set the pace for their groups and teams that they are leading. A leader on a construction site who is a pace setter will establish the standards, exhibit the behavior that they want to see and expect from their teams. So the second one is coaching leaders. Coaches build their team and individual on these teams. So they focus on the long-term growth of the members of their team and look for the opportunities to teach new skills and knowledge. They understand that the long-term future success comes from building the knowledge, skills, and abilities of the team members now. Third one is servant leader. Servant leaders look for opportunities to meet the need of their team members. They look to remove the impediments to allow for greater opportunities for success. These leaders choose to give the credit to team and take satisfaction in seeing the overall team win and achieve their goals. So while there are multiple leader styles that can positively impact the performance of a construction site, there are also different leadership styles that negatively impact the performance of the employees or the subordinates on the construction site. Please, second slide. I mean, that's
Replace the leadership style.
yeah, this is the third. Yeah, so these are the three leadership styles that should be avoided on construction site. So the first one is laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leadership is defined as a policy or attitude of letting things take their own course without interfering. So construction projects are defined by a scope of work with an intended deadline for delivery. Letting things take their own course on construction site can result in a mislead or deadlines where the jobs can be left unattended or unsubmitted within the time. So the second one is command control leadership. Most of us who have worked and are on construction site have run into the superintendents and foremen who micromanage operations. They act like dictators on project sites, and these leaders drive the crew to the point where they burn out the team. So it's like a burden. They are forcing the employees to do the project within the limited time. So it's not a good idea to force team. So employee turnover is a major problem on their crews. Command and control leadership can be used when there are extreme situations that demand intermediate reactions, but those times should be limited. So the third one is charismatic leadership. As you know, what's charismatic leadership? Okay? Yeah. So charismatic leadership is a characterized by the leaders who influence others to their personalities. Like example, Obama, Mr. Obama, ex-president of US. Charismatic leadership can work as the overall leader of the company to inspire performance. However, very rarely does this style work on the active construction site. Crew typically are not motivated in a positive fashion, just because a charismatic leader walks onto the project site. Crews are more likely to be motivated by the leaders who are willing to roll up their sleeves and get into the work.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, can I come in?
Yes.
The hierarchical levels of an industry organization. As you know, there are two types of organizations. The first one is flat. Second one is block. So construction and engineering industry comes under tall organization. As you know, the hierarchy level, which has a lengthier people working in the company. So flat organization has less people. So here, the business hierarchy contains administrative, executive, supervisor, and entry-level employees. The larger the company, the more level are in the pyramid. So there are most defining factors for each member of the company. So some include pay, responsibility, role, and power. So hierarchy ensures that accountability and effective hierarchy makes leader accountable for results, provisions for the replacing failures with someone new. Sometimes there are internal promotions and how hierarchy unlimitedly serves the success of organization as a whole, included owner, manager, and employees, etc.
Giving applause.